Happy Friday, everybody. Happy Friday. So look, y'all, some of the people have a problem with me doing Spreakers. It's not the people that are like my Bellas or my love bugs, because y'all follow me enough to know that, sometimes doing 5 videos in front of the camera is taxing. So you guys were like, you would accept my Spreakers, but I get it, right? Because the young lady was like, I don't like your Spreakers. I don't like your volumes because it sounds like you laying down. I was laying down. I was laying the frick down with my ass on the bed looking at the Cartoon Network, the gumball on the Cartoon Network, okay? And I was, being lazy. But I said today what I was going to do is put forth a best effort to be more entertaining on these Spreakers. Now, if you have not already done so, please remember to like, share to Facebook, and subscribe, because it is so important to our success here on the YouTube. And if you are not already a part of our Bella Book Club, please remember to hit the Patreon link below. And for a small $5 monthly fee, you babies, yes, you can be privy to all the shenanigans before the YouTube gets it, if the YouTube gets it. Now, let's talk about our Friday chit-chats, right? So the first thing I want to talk about, right? So I probably should have did this video earlier, but I was out there, me and my wife was out there watching this movie on Netflix called Jacob's Ladder. Okay. Oh, it was good. And it had those 2 fine-ass biracial dudes. One is Michael Ealy. And the other one, his eyes are so bright and beautiful, but they both got nappy-ass hair. I said, I can't. I love a biracial with big, bright eyes and pink lips and nappy-ass hair. I'd be like, yes, that's the biracials that I love. Yes. Come over here so I can put a kitty cat in your perm. In your hair. Kitty cat, do they still make them? But anyway, the movie is good, okay? Check it out, because it's like a thriller, okay? So check it out. The next thing I want to talk about, y'all, is I don't know how to say it. You know what they got going on, okay, with CNN and Trumpy Poo, okay? I don't want to say his name because I don't want to get, demonetized, because YouTube be on that bullshit. They snatching channels up all over the place. We're going to get into talking about Funky Dineva in a minute, but they be snatching channels up. They be YouTube is looking for a reason to snatch a channel. So careful. I'm treading lightly. But anyway, Trumpy Poo has an impeachment process going on. Okay, I just said that. I hope they don't demonetize me. But I want to know, guys, put below, do y'all even think it's worth it? The ninja is gone. He is gone, y'all. I'm just like, I get the fact that, and I really do want your input on this. I get the fact that we should not have to pay for bad behavior with our tax dollars. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get that. No, I ain't about to be paying for him to have a security guard for the rest of his life. No, I'm not fitting to pay for him to eat groceries at the Whole Foods. No, I'm not fitting to make sure he got his own little private jet, because that's what our tax dollars do. Our tax dollars also take care of the president while he working and for the rest of his life while he ain't working, okay? So I see why people say that, and that's the reason why they want to do that, so that he does not receive the privileges of being, 45, 46, 47, 37? I don't know. He don't want those privileges. The world, or not the world, because he still got them people that love him, okay? But the reason why they're pushing forward with this second one is because they like, oh no, this nigga's not worth it. And he did it on purpose. We all know he did, but them Republicans are not going to allow that man to be impeached. No, they want to take care of their friend. That's their friend. Don't you understand that, Democrats? That's their friend. They love him, Yes, they upset with him that he told them people to go into that place. They upset with him, but they ain't going to cut him off. Girl, anyway, he a rich, white Republican. They stick together, okay? It's us broke people that don't know how to stand together, okay? Now, moving on. And here you go, boo. Here you go, Candy, love. Okay, that's my goon. Okay. Oh, Candy if you're listening to this, baby, I need you to make sure, if you can, to help me out this Saturday when I go live about, I'm going to say 1:30, because we're going to do the live Q&A giveaway with Tina Turner on Saturday. This Saturday coming, February 13th. And my Gunica, I need you there, boo. But anyway, Gunica had hit me up and was like, Nay, I need you to talk about Gotta Be Glued Girl. I'm like, fuck. I don't want to talk about this dumb bitch. I don't want to talk about her. She's stupid. She is stupid. Okay? So anyway, if you don't know what's happening with the Got to Be Glued, you is in a hut somewhere, okay, on Fantasy Island, if you don't know what's going on with this girl, right? So the girl had a ponytail, right? And she normally uses Gots to Be Glued. Yeah. And she ended up using Gorilla Glue, the spray. She probably didn't realize how strong that it was. That's what I want to hope the dumb bitch was saying. Oh, it's not going to be, you know. But then on the other hand, I'm like, Joe, you never took chemistry? I mean, you never took chemistry in even high school, girl? You don't know what the heck is going on? But anyway, the update on her. She came on to the internets. She went viral. And now she couldn't get it out, you know, in a regular way. That, could you imagine what she was feeling like? Oh my gosh, oh my God. And I already got a problem, like a bad tick with itching my scalp. Or scratching my scalp. Here I go, itching my scalp. I have a terrible tick with that, right? But well, it's not so, you know, crazy, but I don't know, like when I'm thinking I scratch my head or something. But anyway, could you imagine that Gorilla Glue mess in your hair and it ain't moving, and then you just got a layer of dirt and glue and dust and everything in your, can you imagine that, child? But anyway, this doctor named Michael Obong, they did the procedure to get that shit out of her head for free, okay? My mama told me you got to pay for your mistakes, okay? Now, I believe that Michael Obong, you know, realizes that she is, you know, viral. And he wanted to be the doctor that was associated with that viral, with his, he wanted to be the doctor to be associated with that viral meth, the Gorilla Glue meth, okay? So I dig it. But my mammy told me you got to pay for your mistakes, you know? And I don't think she's going to get the correct lesson out of this situation. And the lesson is, bitch, if it don't say put it on your hair, if it don't say hair on a can, bitch, don't use it. Now, I know eggs don't have hair on a carton. I know aloe vera don't have hair on a plant. You know what I'm saying? But those are all man-made, natural, coming out of a chicken badussy type things, okay? That goddamn Gorilla Glue is man-made, broad. If it don't say hair on it, don't use it on that particular thing. If it don't say eyes on it, don't put it in your eyes. If it don't say bow, don't put it in your bow. Okay? You see what I'm saying? Like cucumbers. Okay, but anyway, I'm moving on. That's a little bit too much for you people's mouth. So anyway, moving on to Funky Dineva and TashaK. Oh my gosh. I wanted to come live and talk about it. Okay? So anyway, the situation is this. You know that Funky Dineva's channel was taken down, okay? This is an update. Now, he was able to get the channel back because he appealed it, all right? It just did not make sense. It was, you know, I see why YouTube did it, but at the same time, they need to not depend on this robot. When the robot is making moves to take down people's channels, YouTube, y'all motherfuckers might need to research and not depend so much on the robot. But we know that this is the reason why Google is rich. Google is rich because they don't use human beings. They use human beings here and there. But for the most part, what runs YouTube is an engine. That's it. And for real, to be quite honest with you, there's no way you're going to be able to hire that many people to take care of these many videos. So I get it. But anyway, I hate the fact that one of my favorite YouTubers was affected, you know, because, yeah. But anyway, also kudos to Funky Dineva for shouting out the Scorpion show. because they've been around a long time. Funky Dineva and the Scorpion Show were actually among the first two people, and Quadir were among the first few people that I watched when I first started watching YouTube, right? But anyway, so a certain person was gloating that that Funky Dineva lost his channel, okay? Funky Dineva was in his feelings. So what he said was, I'm sick of this shit. Good move that you went to TashaK's platform. Although Funky Dineva himself has a large platform, he didn't want that mess on his platform. He like, Tasha, you stay in trouble, so let's take that shit over there, okay? But he gave the full business about how he felt about that lady, okay? Now, yes, everything that he said was absolutely the same shiz that he has said before and that others have said about this young woman. Now, I'm going to say this. I ain't never been around a lady to smell her, okay? But there are certain things that Funky Dineva said about the certain young lady that I believe to be true, you know? Bitterness can be crippling, you know? And I don't know that lady like that, but just you can tell when a person is bitter because they just have a negativity about them. Or a negative attitude about, like, you need to be happy first. Look for a reason to be happy instead of a reason to be mad. And you got some women that look and wait and hide and scoot down and in the dark, you know, with bats and wait for an opportunity to be mad and have a screw face and jump out at some unsuspecting, lovely, young, beautiful woman or, you know, gay man or something like that, you know, because I don't know. But anyway, I believe that she does talk about Funky, okay? And I ain't gonna mention the lady name because I don't want no smoke from that lady because you know that lady will take your ass to jail. You hear me? I mean, not jail, but the court. You hear me? And I ain't got time to be going to court with that lady. I ain't been before the judge in probably about 5 years, okay? And I don't know if I got the same etiquette as I used to, okay? So I ain't talking about that lady. I don't want to say shit. Did I say her name, y'all? I hope I ain't say her name, but anyway. So, I believe what the lady is doing is that, you know, her channel, I feel like should be way stronger than what it is. Oh, you know what, y'all? I take it back. Funky Dineva said what I never heard him say was that he felt like he was being used as a pawn in that Sheree Whitfield situation. I've never heard him say that before. Now, back to what I'm saying. So we know that the lady... you know, her channel is not as popping as I believe it should. I believe it should be popping, okay? I don't have a popping channel, you know, or at least that popping. We have fun over here, but I don't have a popping channel in a way of, you know, I go live and we got 35,000 or 10,000 or, you know, 1,000 in the chat. No, I feel like she should be at that level, right? But what she says and what she never denies is, I'm giving my commentary. I'm talking. She knows that, you know, talking about Funky gives her the ratings because although it's some of us that love Funky, it's a lot that don't. It's a lot that don't. Don't be no bitter bitches, okay? Don't be no bitter bitches looking for a reason to be mad. And I'm saying to myself, he ain't never do the shit to you, fuck him. That's how I say, if you don't know him, fuck him. If he ain't never did nothing to you, fuck him. If he ain't never stole your money, fuck him. Not that I'm saying, forget Funky Dineva. I'm saying it in a way of, why are you so bothersome for a man that you don't even know? I don't get that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get it. You know, it's lessons that you have to learn in life. I've learned my lessons. Don't cheer for nobody down here to the internet. And don't jump nobody down here to the internet, because that shit will backfire on your ass. Okay, next thing is congratulations to Roland Ray. Baby, I'm so happy you out the hospital. You look good. Face healing up so good. You know that's the dude from back home who I believe has cerebral palsy that had got into it with the city girls, right? Child, I don't know what happened. He was smoking some kind of cigarette. It went left and his head went up like the Pepsi commercial with Michael D. Jackson. Okay, that's what I know. He back home. And he's healing. He's looking good. Baby, I'm so happy you home, okay? And that you're better. moving on to this. April Jones, what the fuck are you doing with Dr. Dre? Don't you know he beat bitches? Don't you know that? What is you doing with that man? Don't you know he beat the ladies up? Do you think he not gonna beat you up, girl? Do you know how hard we got to look and find a woman that did not get their ass beat this by the Dr. Dre? Bitch, are you crazy? There is not enough money in the world for me to go with a known wife beater. April Jones, first of all, you know when he get on top of you, girl, you know he gonna smell like Ben Gay, girl, and old man breath. You know that, right? You know his balls is long as shit, girl, and you know you gotta take a pill. You know that, right? Okay? I'm just telling you, April Jones, stay away from that mug. Okay, so now let's move on to Elon Musk. And I know you're like, who is Elon Musk? Elon Musk is the richest mother hunchy in the world. It used to be the dude from Amazon. Answer no. It's Elon Musk. But let me tell you how smart he is. I'm telling y'all, just about every move that Elon Musk do, I follow. Okay? Except for Bitcoin, because I can't afford that. But let me tell you something. Now, I've made a lot of money off of Tesla in the stocks. Okay, now what's going on is Tesla, and you're welcome for the stock talk, y'all. But what's going on is Tesla is slated to drop drastically. I think today it was at $856. Child, when he split it 4 ways and it was only $400, I had got probably a couple of shares because I knew it was going to go back up because Tesla used to be $2,000, right? I knew it was going to go back up. I didn't think it would go back up to 2, but it was getting, my money did double, okay? Because I bought it at 4 and now it's at 8. So I got a couple of shares, a couple of money, did a couple of things, right? So now that his stock is decreasing and he realizes that maybe people are, getting the fact that Tesla is so expensive for no reason. Not the car, but the stock. There's no reason. There's no other car. Do you know Rolls Royce stock only costs like $2.09? Do you hear me? GM is at 55 now because they're making moves with creating cars that are just like Tesla cars. But anyway, what I'm trying to say, over the Super Bowl weekend, when I tell you Elon Musk has so much power, when that ninja started tweeting about this coin called Dogecoin. I done made some money off that shit before, but I done lost some money too. Okay, I said, oh shit, he tweeting about Doge. Let me get on board. Okay, went in there, dropped like $1,000 on Doge, because Elon Musk was tweeting. Now it worked the first couple of times, but child, by the time it was over, nobody was biting on them Dogecoin. That thing started dropping so low. Despite Elon Musk tweeting, his, about Dogecoin because he knows that people want to follow everything he do. I do because I want to be rich just like that motherfucker, or at least a portion of the richness. Okay, and it didn't work. So I guess because his Dogecoin play didn't work, he went on and bought him all these shares of Bitcoin, girl. I don't know, America nervous. That cryptocurrency really got America nervous. Now, the last thing I want to talk about is Bruno Mars. I know you're like, what? What the hell are you talking about him for? Why are you talking about that bulldagger looking boy? He does look like a bulldagger. He does. But do you know a guy who was impersonating Bruno Mars, got in contact with this 65-year-old woman, and what did he scam her out of? I think it was $150,000. Why in the hell does Bruno Mars need $150,000 of your money when he rich as a motherfucker? Don't you know all he got to do is make one more song with white shoes on and a white Kango and a bowling ball shirt and some slacks, and he gonna make another couple of $1 million? I'm just lost, girl. Why would you nothing in your mind would say, wait a minute, you ain't Bruno Mars. Why Bruno Mars need my money? Now, as we get older, we do kind of get slower. We're not as sharp as we used to be, but girl, Bruno Mars ain't gonna call me and ask me for shite. Okay? Anyway, love bugs, if you have not already done so, please remember to like, share to Facebook, and subscribe, because it is so important to our success here on the YouTube. Now remember this, the same people that you meet on the way up will always be the same people that you meet on the way down. My naysayers, my patron loves you babies. Y'all better have a good one.